Of course, we don't know how deep your pockets are, and you could possibly have stacks to buy any of the brands on this list, but for most of us, it's just out of our range pocket-wise. I'm your boy Reggie Casual, and here are 5 Japanese brands that are just too damn expensive for any of us to buy, for the most part. Anyway, let's get it. Run completely by Miyashita himself, Takahiro Miyashita, the soloist, is a dream for those who want to extend the rock and punk influences in their wardrobe. There's only one caveat. It's wildly expensive to engage in consistently. While Takahiro has dazzled us with amazing collection after amazing collection, even bringing in pseudo-tech influences from time to time, we've been relegated to watching from afar. And we shouldn't expect the price to lower anytime soon because the brand's entire operation is run by the man. And every design is meticulously made. So them's the breaks if you don't have deep pockets. In recent years, Masaki Honma's Mastermind has lost a bit of its luster, questionable collabs, and simply being too out of reach for most Westerners, even with the launch of Mastermind World. But it still holds a place in our hearts, even if it's likely to put a huge dent in our wallets. A typical mainline tee will run you $400 USD. A hoodie, expect no less than $1,000. And that's on the low end. And while Honma has gone through great lengths to give access to the brand with some other great collabs, it still begins to question who is the brand for? Mainly for rich Japanese apparently, and of course Chinese tourists who want to get in on the action, because it still maintains popularity despite being one of Japan's brands that represents the old guard. Now, if you know about Takahashi Goro's eponymous accessory label, you know it's really hard to come by, and you know how much it'll cost you. The brand is well documented for its cachet of leather goods and has surged in the West in popularity due to its silver feather charms that harken back to the Native American West. Thing is, not only is Goro's notoriously hard to get due to its popularity, it also requires commitment. A commitment to stand in line, a commitment to lose lotteries time and time again, and a commitment to get more than just one feather charm. To be a true Goro's follower, you gotta get several, and depending on what you need, a left or right position feather, you could be waiting for some time, unless someone is willing to trade with you, and that's rare, and it's still expensive. So, win or lose, you got something of incredible worth, but you'll probably lose. Capital made its name as a denim label and has since branched off as a pseudo avant-garde workwear label that's really difficult to put your finger on as to what style it actually is, which for it in particular is a good thing. As a result, however, it can get pretty pricey. While most of the tees and easy items are right in line with typical high-end Japanese labels, it's the cut and sew pieces that require a bit of an investment, with boro and denim pieces often ranging in the upper hundreds to the thousands of dollars. A typical person has to ponder if they are truly into the label to smack down that much dough. Now, if you do decide, however, you're not only getting a well-crafted piece, but one that bucks trends and can live in your closet forever, making capital truly priceless. Hiroki Nakamura's label Visum has always been in the mind's eye of street fashion enthusiasts. It's one of the first high-end street fashion Americana labels from Japan that received incredible hype after Mr. Kanye West donned a pair of FBTs. Those who delved a bit deeper into the label, however, found that it was more than just the FBT. It was painstakingly created. Nakamura's claim to fame is his insistence that the body itself is part of the design process. While he sources textiles from all over the world, making the brand already expensive, he often refers to the process of what the pieces will turn into in time. This means that you're not necessarily paying for the garment you see on the rack, you're paying for what it will become, a truly priceless piece that is unique to the individual who decides to wear it. Now, those that have partaken in Viz are never disappointed, even if it has burned a hole in their pocket. The thing about most of these brands on the list is that unlike trend-focused labels, they are timeless. Years from now, they will still hold value. Even a brand like Mastermind requires a commitment or just huge ducats. And even if we don't engage and purchase them, we can always use them for inspiration. So, in the spirit of that, let us know what brands you think are great, but just cost a bit too much at this point in your life. Let that be known in the comments. Give a thumbs up if you like this video, and as always, keep it casual. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. This is The State, and I'll see you guys in a minute.